Today, we're going to get right into a massive topic, health. We're going to break down what it really means to be healthy. And I'll give you a hint, it's way more than just not being sick. And we'll see how the little choices we make every single day totally shape our well-being. So let's just dive right in. So let me ask you this. When you hear the word healthy, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For a lot of us, it's just, not having a cold or not being injured. But is that really the whole story? Is health just about the bad stuff you don't have? Well, according to the official definition, it's so much more than that. Look at this. Health is a state of complete emotional, physical, and social well-being. And that last part is absolutely key. Not merely the absence of disease. That completely flips the script, right? It makes health this positive thing we're building, not just a negative thing we're avoiding. Okay, so if we're aiming for that complete state of well-being, how do we even think about that? Well, it helps to break it down into three essential parts, or what I like to call the 3 pillars of health. This little diagram here shows it all perfectly. See, health isn't just one single thing. It's this delicate balance between these 3 areas: physical, emotional, and social. True health isn't about being perfect in one area, it's about making sure all 3 are working together in harmony. Let's start with the one we're probably all most familiar with, physical health. Pretty straightforward, right? This is all about your body, making sure all your systems are working well, that you're free from illness and injury. It's about having the physical energy to get through the day without feeling totally wiped out. Okay, next up is emotional health. You might also hear this called mental health. This is all about your inner world, what's going on upstairs. It's about feeling good about yourself, having some confidence, and this is a big one, being able to cope when life gets tough, because you know it always does. And our third and final pillar is social health. This one is all about connection. As humans, we need to feel like we belong. This means having friends, family, a support system, and being able to interact with people in a positive way. Think about things like teamwork and cooperation. It's absolutely essential. All right, so now that we've got our 3 pillars, physical, emotional, and social, let's look at a real-world example. Let's see how one single positive choice, like exercise, can give a huge boost to all 3 at the same time. It's a total game changer. And here's how it breaks down. Physically, it's obvious, right? Stronger bones, lower blood pressure, all good stuff. But emotionally, exercise releases those amazing feel-good chemicals, endorphins, which just make you feel better. And socially, joining a gym or sports team is an amazing way to meet new people. It's a win-win-win. But you knew this was coming. Choices can go the other way, too. Let's flip the coin and look at how a couple of risky lifestyle choices can seriously damage our well-being, often in ways we don't even realize. First on the list, smoking. We all know it's bad, but let's follow the chain reaction. The fundamental problem is right here. You're taking a bunch of harmful chemicals and delivering them straight into your lungs, one of your body's most critical systems. This lays out the cause and effect super clearly. Step 1, those chemicals hit the lungs. Step 2, they irritate and damage the main airways, the bronchi, which can easily lead to an infection. And what's the result of that? Boom, a much higher chance of getting bronchitis. It's a direct path. All right, next up, alcohol. Now, a lot of people think of it as a way to liven things up, but scientifically, it's a depressant. And long-term heavy drinking, it can have some really severe effects, especially on your heart and circulatory system. So check out this dangerous domino effect. Consistent heavy drinking can raise your blood pressure. Now, that high pressure puts a constant strain on the walls of your arteries, and over time, that pressure can weaken them, which seriously increases the risk of a stroke or heart attack. It's a scary chain of events. And when you put the risks side by side like this, wow, it's pretty stark. For smoking, you're looking at things like lung cancer and way less oxygen getting around your body. For alcohol, it's liver disease, heart failure, high blood pressure. It's a very clear picture of the price you can pay for these choices. So all of this really leads to one powerful idea. Our health isn't just random. It's not just something that happens to us. It is deeply, profoundly shaped by the choices we make, day in and day out. And that's exactly what we mean when we say lifestyle choice. It's not about one single dramatic decision. It's the sum of all the small, everyday choices. What we decide to eat, how much we decide to move, the risks we decide to take. Ultimately, it kind of boils down to this, doesn't it? You've got choices that build you up and choices that break you down. Every single day, with every decision we make, we're pushing our own personal balance one way or the other. So I want to leave you with this one final thought. If health is a balance of our physical, emotional, and social well-being, and our choices are what control that balance, it's worth taking a second to ask yourself, which way are my scales tipping? Thanks for tuning in.